Hey you guys, welcome to the Grace of Thrones. This is the Honeywell session, episode 17. Thank you for being here with me. Today is the day we focus on healing and self-development within this session. Right, so let me just get the fire blazing as I clear the cards' energies, right? Before we get into the message, all right? So if you're interested in millionaire success habits, right, I have a book and a short read today, being that it is self-development as well as healing, that I will pull out at the end of this session. So stay tuned, okay? It is the Honeywell healing. So let's start with the healing reading cards, right? Let's see what they have to say. Wow, healing. Wow, number 21, healing. So that's clear. And how teachable are you, huh? The number 9. How teachable are you? Hole in the soul. Okay. Number 36. And have faith, the number 22. Okay, so, all right, let me get this here. Let's grab some more space there. All right, let's see what the Sale Truth is saying here. So definitely like, some slow or like easy going instrumental music will be good for you, right? As you can use that like when you're studying, for those of you, or when you're reading, right? And I'm also getting like, as you're healing, allow yourself to be teachable too, right? You have so much beautiful knowledge in these days, right? Sometimes it can get a bit confusing where you're picking your information from, but there is enlightenment in your path, like the tools and the necessary resources to do the healing is in your hands, right? So when people come to you to give you information, don't be too pushover or standoffish or having a block up. Allow yourself to be teachable, knowing that when it's all said and done, everything is in your hands. The decision that you're going to make for your life, your process is in your hands. But do know that, in order for one to learn, you must be taught, right? Even if you are a very knowledgeable person, you still have to acquire this knowledge from somewhere, someone, right? And there's so much information out there, knowledge out there. So allow yourself to be teachable. The healing process I see for you has been pretty emotional, a lot of crying, right? Due to a hole in your soul. Right, and 3 and 6, the number 36, which breaks down to a 9, and we have how teachable. So I feel like some of you guys could have been affected by people that you considered as your teachers, or felt hurt, right, with this hole in your soul, number 36, and break down to a 9 as well as this card. So 99, I feel like you guys have been through so much as you have been in your healing journey, on your healing journey. And when it comes to teaching, you're probably like a little standoffish because you've had teachers that placed hole in your souls along the journey, especially along your healing journey. But Spirit is saying have faith. The number 22 is very important, to have faith. Like some of you guys have sacrificed a lot, right? And Spirit has seen that, and you will be rewarded, all right, in due time and in due season. So, don't lose the faith. Okay, so am I communicating my needs? Your soul's truth today is, am I communicating my needs? Are you? All right, so your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want when communicating my needs? What am I resisting, and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? So what do you need to express and communicate to effectively communicate what it is that you need, right? Especially when it comes to your teachers. Teachers are here to teach you, and you heard this saying, like, questions are made to be asked, right? So allow yourself to be teachable, ask the questions necessary, and don't allow yourself to be triggered from the holes in your soul from experiences that you've had, right? Where you feel like, damn, like, it's, after receiving this information, is my life, is something gonna happen, is something gonna happen that I'm not ready for, that I don't want, or is it really me? Like, because you've been hurt so many times before, Spirit wants you to will back in and remember, when it's all said and done, it's in your hands, and you have the tools, all right, to enlighten you and guide you, all right? And, releasing tears are good for releasing certain stress off of the body and the heart and the mind. So, like, don't be shy or afraid about, healing and seeing those emotions come to the forefront. Okay, and some of you guys could be a little emotional with your teachers, right? Or had some emotional experiences with your teachers. Okay, how can I deepen my trust right now, right? Trust and surrender, Spirit is saying, okay? Let go of the will. You can trust yourself, okay? Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Yeah? Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. All right? And does your life have room for more pleasure and play? Right? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? Yeah? What are you lacking this right now? What area are you lacking this right now? Take time to play and let go of any need to produce anything, all right? Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, right? Okay, even in the experiences that you've had along the journey, right? From different teachers. Every teacher has, trust, and this confirms. Every teacher has a unique form and technique and way and skill and effect upon their students. So, like, don't allow what experiences you have with bad teachers or non-effective teachers, let me say, because I don't feel like teachers intentionally mean to be bad. I just feel like they're not necessarily effective, right? All right, so don't allow those experiences to prevent you from trusting going forward, right? Because I feel like Spirit is letting you know that, we're here as humans to teach each other from our experiences and from what we know. And there are beautiful people on the journey that are truly here to trust, that are truly here to teach you, and you can trust that with good intentions, right? So trust came out in this oracle, the soul's truth, as well as the soul's journey, right? So trust your soul along the journey. Trust that it is time for you to accept that your inner voice will always guide you correctly, right? Going back to this healing card here with the number 21, all right? Following your voice and knowing that at the end of the day, like, people are going to tell me things, but at the end of the day, it's in my hands. As I become enlightened, I'm going to realize things that are not always so pretty, but I'm going to trust the process, and I'm going to know that when it's said and done, I'm going to listen to my inner voice and know that I have the tools, and the choice, when it's all said and done, is up to me. All right? So always accept that your inner voice will always guide you correctly, and commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Wow, what is this? Guilt, right? Let me just turn this down a bit. I just feel like it got a little bit. All right, so here we go. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul growth, right? So like I said, like Spirit wants you to release things that may have had you feeling guilty in the past, right? That knocked your faith down in the past, right? Or went against your faith, right? Or some of you guys are switched your faith, right, in practice, right? And don't feel guilty about it, because you had to release the beliefs that no longer assisted you in your soul's growth, right? So, you know, commit to seeing the good in even that, right? There's good in this, right? And not everybody's going to see it, but it's for you to see. And why? Because when it comes to blame, you are accepting the responsibility for your well-being. Like, you know, with all respect to everyone else and their journey, you have to respect yourself, your journey, what works for you, okay? It's true. It's true that, you know, people are going to have a lot of information, but you have to know what works for you, because when it's all said and done, once you make that choice, you're going to have to live with it. And the goal is it effective for you? You know, does it work for you, right? And you are taking control of your life by trusting yourself, trusting your inner voice, not feeling guilty about this new soul growth, especially when it comes to your faith. Some of you guys are really big about, like, as you guys are on your individual evolution journey, right? Or journey of evolution, you realize that you guys may not have the same faith as everyone else, or certain faiths that were once, you know, dear to you, sacred to you, are no longer, because you found something new. You've been enlightened to some truth or new truth along your journey that is providing you answers that you could not receive before, right? And yeah, and it's allowing you to heal the hole in your soul, or address the hole in your soul, where in previous faiths, right, you probably were not able to address that hole in your soul, all right? Because you were not able to connect with your teachers, or correlate with your teachers, or, you know, get what you needed from your teachers, is what I'm getting here, right? So let's see what's shifting for you. Wow. Look at that. Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred sight, the number 29. Okay, so you, like, once again, not only that can you trust that your inner voice is going to guide you, you are gifted with sacred sight. You know what to do. You are in charge of your life. Allow your soul to heal and accept this new truth, that you are the one that is responsible for your well-being. You respect your teachers, you respect your advisors, but you're the one when it's all said and done. All right? Now, with that being said, but this book, I'm actually going to read from the book for this book. So let's go to Fiona and the Unicorn. Unicorn are very rare, so I feel like, too, a very rare mystical vibe here, right? Yeah. But you are a gift to this world, and you have to realize and know it first in order for it to truly activate or fulfill to the level that it needs to go in order for you to fulfill your destiny, fulfill your mission within your life, right? So, unicorns help us choose between what is pure and what is polluted. The unicorn's alicorn connects directly to their third eye. At this time, many messages are being drawn directly in your third eye, and so your clairvoyant capacity is growing and opening. This may sometimes be disturbing for you. You may experience flashes of light at night, as though lightning is striking behind your closed eyes. You'll be able to see the colors and energies around beings, even see who their guides and etheric companions are. The fairy with the unicorn is magical too. She is learning the secrets of speaking with the crystals. With your eyes open, it is likely you will begin to see another world superimposed over this one. Energy will form shapes around people, objects, plants, and even buildings. You will see colors and energy fields, orbs, and entities. You are able to see what once you could not. For a time, this could lead to confusion, disrupted sleep, and feeling that perhaps you may not be found, or you may not be of sound mind. But this is not true, all right? Some of you guys maybe feel like you may not be found too, but this is not true, right? The unicorn and I are here to guide you. You hear that train, right? That Ogun energy, right? So the unicorn will help you. The unicorn and I are here to guide you through this time. It will help you purify the energy that comes close to you. Wow. And advises you to drink a great deal of water as you go through this process of the third eye opening widely. You will sometimes feel trapped in a world where you receive too many visions to make sense of. This will pass, and we will help you through this stage. Ask us what you need to know, and we will do our best to translate the images you are seeing. The energies you are able to glimpse so clearly now into words you are able to understand. It's not the time to give into fear and banish this visionary experience. Accepting it will lead to great healing and the ability to help others. Right? So your sacred site is going to allow great healing for you, right? Great healing for you, as well as allowing you to heal others, right? So have faith and trust that you're on the right path, right? I hear a train. Ooh, ooh. Okay. That's that Ogun confirmation for me. For those of you guys know about that, the wonderful great Orisha Ogun. Right? Ooh. Who comes in and opens the way, even when it seemed like there was no way. Alright? So let's see what your angels, your ancestors, and your guides have for you today. Alright? What messages? Alright, surround yourself with protective energy. So protect yourself, alright? Especially, like I said, as you're healing, don't feel guilty, about releasing things that don't serve you, who you are now, where you're going, and your soul's growth, right? Because you outgrew a lot of things, right? So don't feel guilty, all right? And sometimes you have to eliminate yourself away from certain environments, certain people, right, and certain associations, right, to protect your energy. So it's very important right now to protect the energy. Your first home is your body, and then your physical home, the environments where you spend most time, keep that energy clear, do cleansing rituals, right, especially when you have a full moon coming. So you might want to, consider doing a full moon cleansing ritual. So make sure that you are grounded, right, and your energy is clear, right, and especially, that you keep yourself at ease, right, releasing anxiety and the feelings of depression as you are healing, right, because there's things that you've been through that place holes in your soul along the journey. But Spirit is saying, have faith, surround yourself with protective energy. You have the gift of sacred sight, right? You have the gift of sacred sight. Just accept that your inner voice will always guide you correctly and see the good in all things, all right? Don't even take it as a negative. Just learn to find the positives within the negatives, right? Wow. This message really popped out here. Oh, and communication is key. New moon and Gemini. So you're going to have to speak up for yourself is what I'm getting here. Okay? Speak up and trust that, you know what's best for you, and you're taking responsibility of your well-being, and you're not going to feel guilty for outgrowing certain things and certain people. Right? Guess what? Taurus energy, new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. Right? And remember the sacred gift, the sacred sight that you have, right, to see things and visions and dreams that others can't, will allow you to heal yourself as well as bring prosperity to you and your journey, right? And to others. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to let that go there. I appreciate you guys for joining me here today, and I will see you next week. Ashe. Be blessed.